Okay, this episode shall start with traditional countdown, but today, I don't feel to begin with because uh, race in Richmond was been several days ago. Whew. This race is controversial, really controversial. I I just don't know how I can describe this race. This is this is looking this is looking insane. You just understand me how Austin Dillon was got in the first place. What the hell? Woo. Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. This is oh gosh. This is looking dumb as hell. I see. Well, just you really know what my opinion about this race? Well, oh gosh. Anyway, welcome to Earth 92 Happy Hour, episode 11. We are so back after the Olympic break. Ivan is still here, and today we'll be facing only two topics. Richmond weekend recap and a Jones new contract with Legacy Motor Club. Oh boy, this weekend is so insane. Was so insane. Henrik Fan 24/7 was being on Richmond Raceway, was being seeing the race with his eyes, and he captured the insane finish of this race. But let's get started. So, in this weekend, in Richmond weekend, was been two series, Trucks and Richmond. I was thought about watching Arca Minute series. What happened with them? And I will say, and yeah, I was missing this thing too. Yeah, and this was been racing Wilcon, but I was have a breakthrough from from the show and many more. So um, I will say go on in. Uh, I just will say William Solch won in Salem and Elka. That's all. In this week will be Michigan involved for half 20. But anyway, let's move in track. What about this? First in pickup practice was been Ben Rose from Thor Sport Racing. Second, third time Majeski is Jack Garcia. Oh boy! Thor Sport 1, 2, 3. Like Henrik Motorsport was been 1, 2, 3, 4, but this is another story in another division. Anyway, Elsa. Well then. Okay, let's move about quali. And suddenly, Timer Jeski was been second, and Christian X got his pole. This is good for him, and this is amazing. Anyway, let's move to the race and watch how this all thing happened. What happened with Trey Hutchins and why he's black? Uh, why he's colored? Ah, I will not say this joke. This joke is so stupid. Stupid. And what about race? And so, in this race, Dimajeski won second time in this season. Yep, in this second season tie. Christian X was being second, Taylor Gray was being third, Grant Effinger fourth, and Lane Riggs five. And so let's watch about player, player, player rate. Let's watch about this thing. Who will be, who will be fighting for the first? Who will be fighting for the first play for the champion of this year? I don't did this, so let's watch this today. Ooh. So entertainment. Okay, and so after this regular season is ends, and so these drivers was being show who will be driving in there. Corey Haim, Christian X, Ty Majeski, Nick Sanchez, Raja Karut, Gant Enfinger, Tyler Akron, Taylor Gray, Ben Ross, and Daniel Dye will be fighting for the championship, for the Track Series Championship in this year. Yeah, these guys will be driving for this one and go, and this was been amazing. Yep, this is the will be nice. Yeah, regular season track is over, everyone. So let's meet in Milwaukee in 2 weeks. And let's move on in Cup Series. So, suddenly best time in practice was being shown by Austin Dillon. Ebon, if you're watching this episode, you're gonna be happy. Yeah. The driver, the grandson of all Childress, Richard Childress got the best time. Just notice, not Danny Hamlin, not even from Hendrick, not even from Kyle Busch, not even not even uh, Martin Truex Jr. No one. Austin Dillon was being very fastest in the practice. Wow, I just I just shocked by this thing, and just just so think. Okay, Ivan. Austin Dillon was fastest in this practical, so it's going to be kind of weird. But this is I'm sorry, was been difficult, technical difficult, but anyway. So you just understand what Austin Dillon was being fastest than Bubba Wallace, Christopher Bell, and even Martin Truex Jr. Even faster than Denny Hamlin, Ross Chastain, Joe Logano, Kyle Busch, which has the most bad season ever in Richard Childress Racing. Kyle Busch is in top 10, but anyway. I want to say about Parker Retzlaff. He's driving. He's just driving for fun. Really? Richmond can't get enough of controversy can hit. Wait, Polish, wait. I just began anyway. So, Parker Retzlaff, which driving in Xfinity Series, he's just driving for fun? I'm sorry. Seriously? Seriously? He's the blast. So let's move to quality. In quality, it's okay. Danny Hamlin, first Martin Truex Jr., George Berry, third. George Berry is driving better than his teammates. Chase Elliott was Christopher Bell 5, Austin Dillon 6, Chris Buescher 7, Bubba Wallace, Joe Logano, and Tyler Reddick in top 10. Parker Retzlaff is last. This was been a good question why he's driving, but anyway. Wow. Just wow. Wow, this even happened. Okay, and let's move on to the race. So let's and I'm really sorry, champion of regular season 2024 was being by Christian X, but anyway. And what about finish of this race? And yeah, what was being interesting by this race? Two different tires, things like red and yellow, and suddenly some racers was being faster than other, like Daniel Suarez. And so until the end of the race was being by Austin Dillon, which was being in leadership. And suddenly, until white flag, we just waited until the end. Ricky Tenhouse was being spinning Ryan Priest and say, I'm still alive, guys. I'm still alive until Priest. Because Priest don't exist. And in overtime, Dillon was lose the start from Joe Logano, which was being fastest than Hamlin, and Penske driver was being leader, but Austin Dillon decided to make some shitty move, which was being turned as a big controversy in NASCAR, which was back after the breaks. So this is going to be an amazing thing. And what happened in last lap? Austin Dillon was being spun Joe Logano in last turn, and suddenly racer number 3 was being driven in Danny Hamlin, wrecked him in the wall, and was get the dirty win, which was been in several last year. Polish writes, I hear that Stenhouse spun Prism proposal Dylan would win cause Stenhouse beef with Cesar. Actually, yes, but anyway happens. And suddenly, Dylan was jumped from 32 plays on 13 plays in playoff. And suddenly, Hamlin is second, Tyler Reddick is three, Bubba Wallace is Rothstein in second and top five. Joe Logano, 19th. Ricky Stenhouse Martin Jr. was being out of the race. I will say, Martin uh, Martin Truex Jr. in Giants said goodbye. And yeah, average Joe Gibbs Racing, Joe Gibbs Racing, Joe Gibbs Racing, Racing in Giant. Just wow. This was been racing. Dylan is crazy. You you don't understand my anger. Why Dylan was that for? Wow. Ho 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 ho. Anyway. Um, this was okay. Austin is had a good time in this race. I was been surprised, but we have the disgusting, shitty win of this decade. Wow, just wow, wow. And before we move in next in this thing, let's watch about player grid of the Cup series. You want to see it? Okay, let's see it. So we have a 13 already. Dylan, Cindric, Suarez, Logano, Bowman, Kieselowski, Elliott, Reddick, Blaney, Byron, Bell, Hamlin, and Larson. And we have Truex, Gibbs, and Wallace. Only in points. And in the bubble, who is Busher and Rothstein. If Tuba is watching this episode, he was being surprised. Rothstein must to do a miracle what getting inside the race. Oh, and yesterday I read a comment saying, Kansas told to you do what do you do, Joe? Boy, I hope Joey met Kansas Dylan. Um, this coming Michigan, we will say how Joey will catch it, the Dylan. Oh, okay. Just second person just on mini check, and highest button is the top already. Okay, let's move next. What happened after the race? After the race, I once saw one funny thing. Um, but Austin Dillon will say, coming down, coming down, take him, yeah, fuck, yeah. What about these replics? Richard Childress was saying, just don't believing in all what's saying in internet is stupid. And yeah, today is Tuesday in my timeline, and the Elton Sawyer will say our spot was being contacted and today, and what happened? What happened next after that? You just told Joel Logano was being you was told Austin Dillon is a dirty guy which don't win the race after that? Really? Oh boy, you are so freaking wrong. Anyway, you just want to know how can this thing end? Oh yeah. You thought Ox, Ox just saying about that. Okay, yesterday was being released a new episode of Action the Terminal with Danny Hamlin, a production of Dirty Mo Media. What he was being take his talking of his crew chief Chris Habert and spotter Chris Lambert after the finish, and I see Yeah, telemetry says he was wrecked. Yeah. Brandon and yeah was being said anyway. And if you thought what Otenio was being a dirty guy in this weekend, so you just don't know how this happened. Joe Lagan was being tried to make something middle between drift and donuts in the pit road, and he's this is dangerous. He having punishment. So in the internet was appeared a board from 22 car in which he tried to run over people, women with people, and offers NASCAR officials. Yeah, this is will be $50,000 a fine. And yeah, holy shit! I we thought what Matt Dillon was being a dirty idiot, but don't know. But okay, but okay, this is looking like two bad guys in Richmond Raceway. Austin Dillon and Joe Logano. Austin Dillon got bad bets, Austin Dillon which have a dirty win, and Joel Logano was made something stupid as hell. So let's move on. Let's move on to second topic, a new contract of Eric Jones with Legacy Motorsport Club. Legacy Motorsport Club. Okay, I will say it. Okay, what happened today? In as 1 hour ago, A. Jones will remain behind the wheel of the number 43 for Legacy Motor Club on next season. The former champion of Track Series, Han has won one race with Team Science 2021. Yeah, this is right. Okay, just I will say one thing. Seven-time Cup Series champion Jim Johnson and co-owner Maury Gallagher on this team. The team arose from matches of Richard Petty Motorsports in 2021 when Gallagher purchased majority ownership of the single car team co-owned by the King Richard Petty. Petty, a seven-time Cup Series championship himself, is a team ambassador. Having struggled since founding, the team has won races with a John behind the wheel and Darlington in 2022. However, then known as Petty GMS Motorsport, the team rebated to Legacy Motor Club after Jones bought a stake in the team in early 2023. Since then, the team has Memo Mowbray on Toyota and Hall Commander John Ramnichik after this season. After leaving Toyota and Joe Gibbs Racing, Jones joined this team in 2021. One-stop prospector NASCAR winning a Track Series title, being a three-time Rookie of the Year, John has fallen in the role of Costier General that then future series champion many we hope he would be. And yeah, I will see one thing. A. Jones in player group 28. He is higher than John Hunt Dimitrov. Just understand this thing, guys. But anyway, well, say about one interesting thing. So Jones has already had an eventful year after nasty wreck at Talladega, seeing out of action for back-to-back races. Despite this, Jones maintains 28 in points, only one spot worse than last season. In a statement for team, Jones says, I admit his talent and I'm glad we held his race for us for the coming years. It will be a key for helping us turn our program around, and we'll look forward to giving the tools he needs to go out on Sundays and race for win and mutual and Champion Sunday, says Jimmy Johnson. What gonna to be for me? This is gonna to be nice, I see, and I really hope what A. Jones was been an amazing guy in this season. I don't joke. Hey, Jones is a champion of this cup, and I will say it's gonna to be nice to see him, which someday he wins for Legacy Motor Club a championship. I hope it's gonna to be great. And yeah, I will say this gonna to be cool. But Eric Jones is driving better than John Hunter Nemechek, but he win only one time in Darlington. Darlington of 2021, which was been 2 years ago. But let's face it, this is going to be kind of nice to see him win the race. Oh boy, this is going to be cool, I guess. And just now, yesterday, Austin Dillon faces possible NASCAR suspension after Richmond in this year. Austin Dillon need to meet to make the 2024 NASCAR playoffs. I think Richmond. NASCAR will review Dillon's action on the final lap at Richmond and determine if any penalties need to be issued. The sponsor especially looks at Dillon's contact with Hamlin to determine if the number 3 cars in the right here hooked number 11 into the wall. If so, NASCAR previous decision will result in the one race suspension for Dillon. Also, NASCAR will like to the number 3 time where, yeah, SMT data will be factored in where Dillon's penalized. With chaotic ending, she'll talk about days and weeks. Dillon shall hit victory, but penalty is a definitive play for the T3. If really he got penalized for one race, well, he deserved that by the 30 win. And we will end this episode. In the end, will episode, will historical page. 17, 17 years ago, Tony Stewart won his 4 race of the cup in the Watkins Glen. It was been 2004, but there was been another funny event. When was being red flag, one fan was being run on the track to Matt Kenseth car and asked for autograph. Guy was being arrested and got accusation in breaking the tech rules of security, and Ben Kenseth was being sent the merchandise which was being seen in this. Yeah, yeah, this was been kind of win, I say. Well, this, yeah, yeah, this was been nice, and this was been really really surprising. And yeah, and yeah, I was and why this spoiler on Man's Kenseth Cup was looking so kind of stupid. This was 2007. This boy is looking so goofy. Oh, finally, this episode is coming to end. Well, this was been kind hard episode. Way hard episode. Insane episode. And yeah, wow. Just wow. And I need to take a break until Thursday. Yep, until Thursday. In only in Thursday we are moving a new time. 9:30 p.m. in Moscow. Yeah, guys, you're right. Only in Thursday because I don't know how this say. We will meet in Thursday in 9:30 p.m. in new time. But anyway, thanks for Polish. Well, see you in the Thursday. This was been House 92 happy hour.